All right, everyone, here we go with the thank you reading for March 2024. I do these every month. There's a whole playlist of these. They're all timeless. It's to thank anyone for giving me a nickel for anything I do around here. I pull on you guys in these readings. It is much appreciated, especially Flem the Parrot. He appreciates the donations. Whether it's donations or extended purchases, I appreciate it. I've done something a little different here. And for this reading, I mean, I usually ask the universe what it wants to tell you, but in this case here, I'm asking the universe to be predictive. I'm pulling a near future influence, okay, for you guys. So on the surface, you could see a Knight of Cups right there. It's not too bad. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what we get in near future influence. And again, thanks. It's a thank you reading, so I got to say thanks. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you're here because you want your thank you, you're here for a reason. Like I said, it's timeless. So on the surface, I said, give me a near future influence reading for the majority of my viewers, and the majority is the best I can do here. I've got the Knight of Cups crossed by a King of Wands. Okay, for some of you, a good number of you, this is your Burger King. You've got a Burger King showing up. You've got the runner and the soulmate cycle. That might show up for reasons we've covered in readings, you know, here in March. I'm just pulling on the month of March. It's just sort of an extra March reading, if you will, or an extra monthly reading every month. Underneath that is the Nine of Wands. This energy's been blocked for a while, or it put up walls, one or the other. And we'll cover what else this might be in a moment. Underneath that is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is bookending, or read with the Knight of Cups. Just for fun, underneath that is Ten of Wands. A lot of pressure, a lot of crazy town here because of this. Because the feminine energies are up very high on both sides of the soulmate cycle. Okay, that's the Empress. But let's talk about the main pre-shuffle here. For some of you, like I said, it's a long-lost runner showing up. Whatever happens here, if I'm flipping it for just looking at your energy, you can have what you want in March. Your confidence levels are going to be very high in March. You will go after what you want. You will set an intention, make a plan, and stick to it if you want to. It's up to your free will. Only you can rebuild this wall. Just like old Smokey the Bear used to say, only you can prevent forest fires. Well, only you can fuck this up. There's an opportunity here this month for you to walk a new path. All right, and that's been coming up in some of the readings. So let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you about near future influence for you. All right, we'll pull 3 cards and a bottom card, and I will clarify whatever needs clarifying. Let's see where we go. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Near future influence from my viewers. What's that pre-shuffle about? Let's see here. Okay, wow. Okay, we done shuffling. 6 of Wands is the environmental energy at the bottom of the deck. It'll be crossing the center card I pull, which is the base energy. This is victory. It's victory after a long battle energy, and that's odd to get when I pull on you. Well, maybe not. But I get it a lot for you in relation to an incoming energy, but just pulling on your energy, I've got victory after a long battle. That something warms the cockles of your heart, if you will. Okay? Something instills you with some confidence, for sure. And it's something maybe that's been blocked, or maybe you didn't think you could get, or maybe there's just been some kind of barrier. That barrier is gone. Like I said, you can have your victory here in March, for sure, if you want it. Let's go, 3 cards. 7 of Pentacles. It's divine. It's a harvest time energy, but it's divine timing also coming off of that. But there's something else there. Center card. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Look, you know, again, balanced energy around you. Just talking about it, it's like a contract card. It's it could be 2 soulmates coming together for some of you, but it's talking about the energy around you being perfectly balanced. You can have what you want this month. You've got the confidence. Something's happening that's raising your confidence in the very near future. And when you have confidence, confidence is king. It really is. It'll get you the guy or the girl you want. It'll get you the job you want. It'll make you enjoy life a lot more. You know, whatever it is, it's very powerful right now. What's read with this 7 of Pentacles? That's a good card to have there. And I was almost going to say it's a celebration energy, it feels like. I was almost going to say that. I did not know that was there. That's 3 of Cups. That's celebration energy here. Look, this is a very nice reading. And I don't always I prefer my thank you readings to be me having to give you a lecture of some kind. Something you'll learn. You know, I could be Preacher Steve, right? I don't have to be for this reading other than to tell you that you could fuck all this up. This beautiful energy, divine timing, harvest time energy, celebration energy, emotion flowing, 2 of Cups, balanced energy, victory, everything I said in the pre-shuffle, you could fuck it all up with your free will. Okay? This is a month if you flow with the energy. Not only is it a youthful exuberance that comes back, but also, again, like I said, if you make a plan, you will stick to it this month. You know, and it's really great. It's a really nice energy. All right, we're going to need to clarify, so let's clarify. Let's see where we go here. Let's grab, I was going to use the light seer. I'm not. Let's grab the witches, which has a Hierophant at the bottom. I want to pull on this because there's something else here. You might have heard me mumble it under my breath when I threw the card. There's something else. It's not just a harvest time energy or divine timing. There's something else there. What's going on with this 7 of Pentacles here? It ties a little bit to the victory after a long battle type energy that comes from the 6 of Wands there. What's going on with the 7 of Pentacles? What do you want to tell me about this 7 of Pentacles? Let's see where we go here. I think it's more, I think it's more an energy where, I was going to say it, I already saw what the bottom card is, but I was going to say, I feel it as that extra energy as something of, when it's paired with the 3 of Cups, you say, it's about fucking time. You know, this is a month, you might end the month saying the phrase, it's about fucking time. And don't be afraid to do that. Just do it. Just say it. Just like that. It's crossed by the 4 of Cups, right? Lots of disappointment. Lots of, again, things not turning. I mean, look at the, a lot of you watch tarot readings and stuff and you're waiting for something. Well, no, you shouldn't be waiting, but you're hoping for somebody to come back and turn back around and see the light and all that, and they don't. Or they do and they disappoint you, all that kind of stuff. Just using that as an example, there have been some disappointments, right? There's disappointment here. Maybe the stuff that you've had on offer hasn't been, you've been like, arms crossed, I don't really want that kind of a thing. It changes. Something changes here. Something happens that boosts your confidence, like the pre-shuffle showed us. Could be a runner coming in, could be a new soulmate, could be a new soul's purpose. Maybe you get the job you wanted, maybe things start going your way, you just feel quote unquote lucky. It's possible. What's on top? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Again, we're coming out of a time of winter, of being left out, of being left behind. And this could be, and don't come at me and go, Steve, everything's been going great for me. Fine. This could be very small, very something you didn't even consider for some of you. And for others of you, it's very big. Others of you have been going through a lot of disappointment. Things not being what everything they were as advertised, kind of like that. Again, we got 5 of Pentacles here. It's time for that to change because this is a harvest energy. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Yeah, it is. It's time for that to change. I pulled this card to make sure my read on that is right. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here on top of harvest energy? Because that's coming to an end. And this 10 leads to a new beginning. It's the dead end. And dead end that leads to a new beginning. We're done with this. So a period of disappointment is coming to an end. Something happens here this month in your near future influence, and we'll pull on the 3 of Cups. We'll see what's going on here. Something happens here this month that, again, I'm not a time lord, could be early April, but that boosts your confidence a bit. Shows you that things can go well. And I think it's really down to you. I don't think there's any magic that's happening and a genie grants you a wish. I think it's down to you. It's down to what I said. You could set an intention this month, and for some reason, there is a determination behind it to just make it happen. And it's part of that youthful exuberance that's part of the month of March. Kids get an idea in their head and they just go for it, right? They just keep going and going and going. It's like that. This is a month, yeah, it's definitely a month you could change your lifestyle, change your habits. Yeah, that's all there. But I think this is happening more on a level of energies approaching you because of that Knight of Cups in the pre-shuffle. But a good number of you as well, I'm reading for thousands of people, are the Knight of Cups. You're approaching things, right? You're making things happen. Confidence level very high here. Let's pull on the 3 of Cups. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Tell me about it. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. What do we get here? Why is this here? Okay. All right. Oh, of course. It's red with the Seven of Pentacles. It's crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about fucking time. That's it. That's that energy. It's got an environmental energy of it. It's about fucking time. Been waiting for this goddamn fruit, whatever, to ripen enough to pick it. Whatever that fruit is to you, okay? Whatever it is. If it's somebody coming towards you, you know, you're waiting for somebody to pull their head out of their ass and smarten up about their feelings for you. Whatever it is. I think it's about fucking time type energy, and that's going to be different for all of you. The same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways for 1,000 different people. I tell you that all the time. Same frequency of energy that makes a friend steal a $20 bill from your wallet when you're not looking is the same frequency that makes somebody rob a bank. It's no different, just the surrounding energies are different. You know, the context, if you will. What's on top? Four of Wands. Look at this shit. I mean, I got cards from that was a big card in the pre-shuffle because it bookended the, I believe it was the Knight of Cups, right? Four of Wands here on top of this. You're walking a new path. It's a very good path here. Why is the Four of Wands here? Nine of Swords. To try to pinpoint what this is for you in your near future, I will say this is something that for some of you, you've been worried about or dared not think would ever happen. Okay? And it's a very positive energy, so don't think it's something negative. I don't really get that it's something negative. If it is something negative for you under this energy, it will point you to an opportunity to fix something once and for all. Okay? So keep that in mind. Because the core energy here is all very positive. I mean, the worst card I've got on the table is Five Pentacles, and I've got, why is it here, 10 Swords in it, right? So again, you know, that energy, that winter energy is ending. I guess we should pull on the Two of Cups. All right, let's find out. Tell me about fucking time. Yeah, I believe it. Some of you think you deserve a win. I think the universe thinks you do too. I tell you, lucky month. And I don't like using the word luck. There's no such thing. You could free will your way right out of it. But if you flow with the energy, it'll look like luck to the outside observer. It really will. And that's because sometimes in life you have to take some chances. And I think for a lot of you, with that youthful exuberance coming in, because kids take chances all the time and do a bunch of stupid shit, I think you have the confidence this month to take some chances. But what's the deal with the Two of Cups here? Okay, in relation to the soulmate cycle, what's the deal with the Two of Cups? Why is it here? Let's find out. Let's find out. It's crossed by the Lovers. Look, I know what I'm doing. You know. Sometimes I'm surprised. I asked in relation to the soulmate cycle. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, you meet that soulmate. We've been talking about the new one that's around you, or the runner shows up. It's just literal. You have a very, very powerful connection that keeps coming around. And it keeps coming around. Because, why? Well, because it's on a cycle until the universe is trying to balance energy. In nature, energy tries to balance. And the universe is just trying to balance energy. If it doesn't come together, it doesn't balance. It comes back around and tries again. Usually stronger each time it comes around. Right? That's all. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It just keeps coming back around. What's on top? Knight of Swords. We know that Knight of Swords energy is in relation to the runners. We know it from the Friday reading. In particular, I think it was the Friday reading? I don't know. It was some reading that I did. It's been coming up quite a bit, the Knight of Swords. Somebody thinks they have a message of change for you, for sure. Somebody shows up and it changes everything. I think what they have to say at least boosts your confidence on some level. And that leads to a new energy being around you. And that energy that leads you to walk a new path. You might walk a new path with this person. You might walk it by yourself. I don't know. But when I'm pulling a near future influence and it's backing up my reads that I've done recently, that's a big deal. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Victory. Victory was originally crossing the Two of Cups. It came back again from another deck. Everything I just said about that just got backed up 100%. And remember what I said about that when it first came out, because that's tied to it as well. So this is a really good energy this month. I raved about it in my write-up, okay, over in the blog. Definitely take advantage of this energy. You will set intentions, you will make plans, to make changes on your side of things, and you will stick to them. All you got to do, put a little bit of, a little pinch of determination will go a long way. It'll be like a dump truck load. All you got to do is put in a pinch and it turns into a dump truck load of determination. On the incoming energy side for you, I have no other thing that I can say here based on the energy I feel and the cards that landed on the table, that somebody shows up. Something shows up that allows you to say it's about fucking time by the end of the month. All right? That's all I can say. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it is that long lost runner. And for others of you, it's a new soulmate. Whatever it is, it's a real confidence booster for you. Okay? It's really nice. Taking you out, once and for all, I think, of a period of this. Or what was originally crossing here, the Four of Cups, a period of disappointment. Where things, sometimes they go your way, but it's not as good as you thought it was going to be. Kind of a little bit disappointing. Again, there's just been this air of false starts and all kinds of hot air and stuff like that just, balloons that pop sort of a thing. It's kind of coming to an end here is what the Ten of Swords is saying. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I will grab the Light Seer. Give me one card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell everybody in near future influence? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Let's ask a specific question. How about that? Let's not leave it wide open like that. Let's say, who's coming toward? Who's going to raise the confidence? What energy raises the confidence of my viewers? Who's coming toward? What's this Knight of Swords about? We know it's about a soulmate because the Lovers was crossing. So tell me about it. What's going on? One card and a crossing card, universe. What's the top card? Yeah. Somebody going to tell you how they feel. Okay? Ace of Cups. For a lot of you, it's a new soulmate. But for some of you, it varies. What do you want me to say? People get on me about that. You say, well, for some of you it's this, and for some of you it's that. There's thousands of people watching. Do you actually think the world revolves around you? Some people do, actually. Especially if you read comments on Amazon and places like that, and Yelp and shit. People think the fucking whole world revolves around them. Look, it is a frequency of energy of somebody approaching you, okay? To tell you how they feel, who's been holding on to a lot of love. That's why it changes things. It's probably why it boosts your confidence. I'll tell you what, it's crossed by a Ten of Swords, which ties us to this Ten of Swords, which puts an end to you being in the dark, you being out in the cold, you feeling like a feeling of winter, a feeling of loss, whatever it is. And for some of you, it's something you thought was long dead. Long dead, never gonna happen. Guess what? That is a flowing Ace of Cups. And underneath that Ten of Swords is liberation, the Nine of Pentacles, and a Hierophant. This is a big fucking deal. This puts you on a whole new path. This Nine of Pentacles backs up what the Four of Wands is talking about here. So it's a big deal, okay? So, again, but you can free will your way on the lecture side. You could free will your way right out of this by being cynical, by being negative, by letting it's not going to be every day isn't roses and rainbows. Some things going to go wrong this month? Yes. But because of the nature of the energy, I don't want you to get cynical or get negative if you're having a bad day. I want you to look for the opportunity energy that's there because of the nature of this energy where it's sort of a last minute save kind of energy in a way on that front. If something negative happens, I want you to look for the positive. There's an opportunity to grow, to do something better, to make something happen. Even if you went out for a job and you didn't get the job, under this energy, you'll find a way, you'll learn why you didn't get the job and be able to improve that on your resume or fix that about your next interview and you'll get the next one, sort of a thing. So it is that kind of energy. There's last minute victories here like crazy. You got victory twice. Okay, it came out both times on top of this Two of Cups, which is balanced energy, which I read as a celebration energy when I first pulled it, not knowing that I was going to pull a celebration energy, which ended up being the energy of it's about fucking time. And tied to the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles crossed it. So we got a whole feedback loop of energy that's twisting together here. It's an incredible time. It really is. So just flow with the energy. Take the advice I've given on the monthly readings. Take the advice I've given in my write-up up over in the blog for the month of March. And just allow yourself to let your outer grown-up down and your inner little kid out a little bit this month. Okay, it's a month where a lot of fun can be had, but also there's a lot of good confidence building shit that's happening too. Very nice. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I did my best for you. On Sunday, I'm going to be pulling on a very cool alignment with Jupiter and Neptune. That's going to be very interesting. That has a couple of other alignments tied to it that include Uranus and things like that. It's just, I'm just sort of batch pulling on sort of what's happening around the 3rd. So that's your reading here. And again, thank you. If you ever seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here, it is greatly appreciated. That said, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who watches, everybody who shares. I do want to point out, I pointed out 2 Six of Wands, 2 victories. You've got 2 tens here too. You've got 2 Ten of Swords. That's and in key positions. Okay, it's very, 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 very powerful. It's it's a big month where again, it's not just about ending the month saying it's about fucking time. I think I may have wrote this in my write-up for the month of March, I think a lot of you, maybe myself included, and the month of March, you know, with a whole new view on life and on the world, you know, and things like that. So keep that in mind. And for others of you, it's a much smaller transition. You know, it's going to vary. But all right, good luck.